A big part of our purpose is around inclusive capital. And so DEI is a big part of that. We've been collecting diversity data through our eVestment platform for years. But I would really say it's over the last few years that we've seen a big increase in the demand for that information.
I was the Deputy Chief Investment Officer of a state pension fund, and for over a decade we had been looking at sort of the demographics in terms of performance, as well as understanding the composition of the pipelines of talent coming into the industry. It was very difficult, though, to assess the data. But what asset owners, I think, are looking for, and what I was looking for, was a place to start, a place to begin evaluating, as well as use it as a basis for why decisions are being made to look for firms that are focused on these areas.
At the beginning of 2021, we completely redid our DEI questionnaire to really go deeper into that data set and get more information from asset managers. And then towards the end of 2021, we extended that out into the private space and started collecting information from private managers.
There's a lot of qualitative components of that data that I think eVestment has done a good job of trying to give a better narrative for the asset managers to explain what they're doing and where they're going. Asset owners, particularly the peers that I came from, are looking for ways to both reflect the objectives of their organizations, where their demographics are changing. They're looking to make sure that they are really understanding and appreciating the pipeline of talent that's coming into this industry.
The response overall has been very positive, and we've got over 1,000 firms now reporting the information into the platform, which represents close to 10,000 different investment strategies, and it's about 25% of our manager base. Obviously, we're hoping that grows over time, but it's really been a positive reaction in a relatively short period of time for managers being willing to provide this additional level of information. And it's really in their best interest, because the asset owners and the consultants in the space that are looking for these investment strategies are going to be able to find them as a result of that.
The great part is that eVestment, as a former user, has always collected such a depth of data for managers, and it was sort of a gold standard for all asset owners to have sort of eVestment data on managers, performance, organizational, and otherwise. I'm excited to be part of the team because we're talking about diversity from the corporate world, which I started my career in, to asset management. And so it's not just one area of the industry we're looking at, but we're looking at it broadly and trying to see how it can scale throughout society and have that kind of impact.
It's not just with the data collection that we're doing on the asset management side. That's obviously very important, but if you actually look across Nasdaq, we've got the increased disclosure requirements that we're asking of public companies. It's really about creating that transparency to this information, and if you can create more transparency, I think that we believe that that can help drive change and really start to make these numbers look better over time.